Greetings, you giant spiders. I hope you're doing well. My name is Graham, and welcome to the Crack-A-Pack here on LRRMTG. Please consider subscribing to our channel. Today on the show, we're opening up this dangly big box store kind of booster of Core Set 2019. The 2019 Core Set. This was given to us by Jack and Maggie Lind, as they wrote on the back in big silver Sharpie, and I appreciate that. And now for the laborious pack into getting process. It's Vivian on this one, but it's Tezzeret on this one. Great. Also, 25 years. Can you imagine? 25 years of Magic? Wait, 2019 was how many years ago? Oh boy. All right. Oh, good. I feel revitalized already. It's 1 and a white. For an instant, you gain 3 life and draw a card. Delicious. Ooh, is this the set with the life gain deck? The black-white life gain deck that I love so much with the Vampire Neonate? I guess we'll find out as we go. I'm getting uncomfortably chill. It's uncomfortable chill. 2 and a blue for an instant. Creatures your opponent control get -2/-0 until end of turn and draw a card. You draw a card, not they don't draw a card. Those are 2 separate sentences. All the creatures your opponent controls do not themselves individually draw a card. That, I feel, would be game breaking. Also, I don't even know how that would work in the rules. But look for that on a future unset, maybe. That could be fun. Can you imagine that? Target creature draws a card, and you're just like, how to judge? And the judge is just like, no, you figure it out. I'm leaving. And they put on their hat and walk off into the sunset. Maybe they waltz off into the sunset. It's Macabre Waltz is our next card. 2, I love the art on this card, by the way. It's so whimsical of Liliana literally dancing with a zombie. Anyway, 1 and a black for a sorcery. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand, then discard a card. Don't forget that second part. Don't get got. If you have Macabre Waltz in your deck and you don't need to play your 7th land, maybe you want to hold it. I'm just saying. It works well in Shadows of Innistrad Remastered on Arena, though. Madness. Talons of Wildwood is next. It's 1 and a green for a creature enchantment. The enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has trample. And then you can return Talons of Wildwood from your graveyard to your hand. So, yeah, if they kill the creature, this goes to the bin, and then you just bring it back and put it on something else. It costs 5 mana to sort of do that full cycle, but getting a creature +1/+1 and trample can be really irritating. Smelt does not kill Talons of Wildwood because it is a single red mana for an instant that only destroys target artifact. And you have to really be afraid of an artifact to main deck this in this format, but sure. It's a card that exists, and we can't deny that. Don't have to say that it's great, though. Druid of the Cowl is next. It's 1 and a green for a 1/3 elf druid, and it taps for a green. 1 extra generic mana gives Llanowar Elves 2 more toughness and a second job. And I don't know if that's, like, worth it, but Druid of the Cowl is pretty good. Honestly, having an early 1/3 blocker is pretty sweet. So, yeah, all right, Druid of the Cowl is cool. My friend, it's the Sky Scanner. It's 3 mana for a 1/1 artifact creature Thopter with flying, and when it enters the battlefield, you draw a card. All right, the rest of this pack is now being measured against, is it better than, would I first pick it over Sky Scanner? You've heard me talk about this before on the show. And I love the Sky Scanner. It's a great card. It goes in any deck. Everyone likes cards that draw cards, but still, Sky Scanner. Like, for example, Snapping Drake. 3 and a blue for a 3/2 flyer. That's it. Would I first pick this over Sky Scanner? No. Is it bad? No. Is it great? No. I made a joke about Llanowar Elves getting more toughness with the 1 more generic mana. This Snapping Drake, it's 1 more generic mana more than a Windrake for 1 extra power. And I know it's only been 5 years, but, like, they're printing Windrakes that, like, do stuff. The 2 and a blue for a 2/2 flyer, and then there's more text at common. Snapping Drake, not great. Oh, it's removal. This might actually be better. All right, Lich's Caress. 3 black for a sorcery. Destroy target creature. You gain 3 life. Okay, that's up there. That's in the conversation. Again, gaining 3 life is just sort of nice, but also I'm now sure that this is the set that had a life gain sub-theme deck in black-white. And so being able to also trip your life gain things, pretty good. Hey, it's Manalith. 3 mana for an artifact, and it taps for 1 mana of any color. Sure, it's reasonable fixing. Come on down to Ludwig's Amazing Laboratory and see the new machine that turns bone to ash. It's bone to ash. It's a 2 blue for an instant counter target creature spell, draw a card. It's honestly, if you can get someone with this, it feels so good. And if you can get got by this, it feels so bad. And even then, it's like not even necessarily amazing to put into your deck because it is a 4 mana counter spell, but that only hits creatures, but still. Ooh, Vigilant Baloth. Okay, this is also in the conversation. 3 green for a 5/5 beast with vigilance. It's a 5/5 vigilance for 5. It's honestly really irritating to deal with. So, all right, we'll put that in the same sort of realm. Our last uncommon is Sift, featuring art of someone deciding on their head for the day, which is a abstract and terrifying concept. And good job, Jeremy Jarvis. 3 and a blue for a sorcery. Draw 3 cards, then discard a card. Sorcery. 4 mana. You're only up 2 cards. You have to spend this to do it, so you're only really up 1 card. But you do get to clear a dud off the top of your deck or from your hand. It's okay. Sift is all right. We have a Elf Warrior token and a Swamp. And our rare, ooh, spicy, it's Crucible of Worlds. They printed this in a core set? What? Yeah, 3 mana for a mythic artifact that says you may play lands from your graveyard. I forgot they printed Crucible of Worlds in this set. What an odd reprint. Okay, surely there was not a deck that let you take advantage of that in Core Set 2019 Limited. What a strange place for that reprint. That would be in a master set or something now. All right, well, Crucible of Worlds, sure. So this pack is worth about 60 cents. And Crucible of Worlds, which is over $20 still. So, hey, that's great news. This is one of the best packs we've opened in ages, value-wise. So, whee! Good stuff. In terms of first picks, assuming that I don't care to try and flip this Crucible of Worlds, it's not actually great in this format. If I'm trying to win the draft and not like pay back my entry fee, I think it's really between Vigilant Baloth, Lich's Caress, and Skyscanner. And it's probably not Skyscanner. It's probably I don't know. It's Vigilant Baloth or Lich's Caress. I'm actually stuck on this one. I don't know what I would first pick. What would you first pick? I'm literally, this isn't even like tell me in the comments. I'm very curious what you would first pick out of this pack. Assuming that you don't take Crucible of Worlds because it's over $20. You have to establish that baseline. We'd all take Crucible, probably. Anyway, thank you very much, Jack and Maggie Lind, for sending us this pack of Core Set 2019 with the Crucible of Worlds. Whee! Fun times. And hey, thank you all for watching. Until next time, I have been Graham, joined by James on tech. Matt edits these and Heather gets them online, and we all thank you so much for watching and supporting this show and everything we do at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. It means the world. The Crucible of Worlds. Haha, I wasn't going that way, but I said that and then thanks for being here and for watching the show and putting up with me. Okay, goodbye.